Yo, what's going on, guys? Sorry for the lack of uploads. I've been busy the last few weeks. But we are back in Nikke. We're going to be doing Project Matisse. And that's pretty much the whole reason why we're in the spiel in the first place. So without further ado, let us... Oh yeah, so I already got Laplace. I got her when she first came out. Where is she at? There she is. So yeah, she's very good, actually. I don't even have her in overspec yet. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't have her gear overloaded yet, because I've been busy finishing my I've been trying to get Maid Privity to full overload gear, so I can get that title for her. But I'm going to probably start working on her next because she's very good. She's actually been doing a lot more work in the Silas Tower compared to Neon. Overspec Neon, I should say. So now I have Laplace, Ultimate Hero, and Neon Vision Eye doing the heavy lifting for my Bacillus team. And then funny enough, I have regular Laplace just showing out in there as well. I don't use her much, but she is a little bit more useful than Drake because I don't know, man. Like Drake hasn't really been that good in those towers, man. Like she does okay when enemies are close, but I'm just not a fan of shotguns, dude. But she's really good actually. I kind of like her, but I'm just gonna stick with 1 star for her because I like Laplace, but I don't like her that much. And plus, I gotta save up for Maxwell next week. So, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I got her. I think Maxwell comes out sometime later this week. I'll probably get her. And then next weekend, I'll stream part 2 of Project Matisse. Probably not gonna be able to stream it when it first comes out. I'm gonna be pretty busy. So it's either gonna be on Friday, I'll be doing it. I'll probably do it either Friday or Thursday night, depending on how I feel then, or this weekend for part 2 of Project Matisse. So here she is. I got her all overloaded because I got her at 2 stars. So all I gotta do is get her to max affinity, and I will unlock a new title. Anyways, without further ado, let us get into Project Matisse.
How's everyone coming along?
Oh, this is voice acted. That's pretty cool.
Siyuan's here.
Siyuan?
What? Why do you look so surprised? Am I not allowed to drop by?
No, that's not it. It's just unexpected.
Damn, dude. I think she's starting to understand how her own subordinates feel about her.
You've been so busy lately. You haven't come by to run tests yourself in a while.
Considering the current situation, with the third surface reclamation war coming up, I've got to do my part.
Oh yeah, I should preface this and say spoilers for anybody who has not done the main campaign. Every single event lately is spoilers of the main story. My suggestion, if you haven't gotten through the main story, just do it on story mode. Like seriously, just do it on story mode. Otherwise, you're never gonna be able to play fucking events ever again. Like the only people who can really complete story mode on normal are those who've been playing like this game for many years. Other than that, just play on story mode. That's the whole reason it exists. I've done that. I beat the game on story mode, so I'm all caught up.
Besides, there's something on my mind.
Something bothering you?
It's nothing. Anyway, how are preparations going?
It's going splendidly, of course. Maxwell's been tuning my weapons herself.
I wonder when we're gonna get Drake. Like we have Maxwell coming next week. We already have Laplace. So that begs the question: when's Drake coming? She's actually kind of my favorite in Matisse, and I love her new design. So I'm kind of I don't want to spend too much on get Maxwell next week because I want to get Drake as well.
Oh yeah? Then I'll lend a hand too.
You will? Personally? What's gotten into you?
Wow, it's been so long. Sio's actually gonna tune my weapons herself.
Like I said, it's the Third Surface Reclamation War. I've got to do whatever I can. If Bacillus performs the worst again, there's no telling what'll happen.
Fear not, Sioen. With this powered-up hero suit you gave me, I can fend off anything that comes our way.
So we're about to get a Suin redemption arc, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like we're getting right now.
Right. Well, putting all those worries aside, things were a bit rushed when I gave you your new suit up on the surface. I figured it'd also be a good chance to see you guys again after so long.
I see. In that case, it's good you came.
Gotta love Laplace, man. She's just so wholesome.
Where's Drake, by the way?
Apparently, after her last body scan, they flagged some areas for further examination, so she went to follow up on that.
Okay. So basically, this is just a way to not have us get. Maybe this might be the first time there might be a part 3 to an event. We'll see.
So she'll be a while then.
That's okay with me. It's been forever since it was just the three of us.
Now that you mention it, you're right. You and I were original Matisse members, back before Drake even joined, weren't we?
That's right.
Well, there you go. New lore bombshell. Something that I just learned.
With that in mind, for this test, let's channel our prototype days and go harder than real combat. Maxwell, Sioen, let's start the test already. I'm raring to go.
Pipe down, would you? Fine, just get into position. I'll start the simulation.
Roger. Hero dash.
Alright, Laplace dashed out of the operation room. Take out position in the center of the simulation room.
Maxwell, I'm in position.
Good. Get ready.
Laplace, ready.
Alright, and that's the intro. Oh, no, it's not. Oh no, why do we hear sad music? What's going on? Did she fail her test? Suin gazes at Laplace standing in the center of the room and looks over at Maxwell who's watching a monitor in an operation room.
Just like it used to be.
All memories come flooding back. Oh, so this is the whole preface to a flashback event of like the original Matisse. I see. What is that? Young Suin? Young Laplace? Young. Damn, look at them fucking mommy milkers on Maxwell, dude. Oh. Dude, that's crazy. And that's actually gonna be a mission pass skin for her. I might get the Maxwell mission pass. I like the costume on that. Alright. Who's this? Who do we got here? Oh, Stormbringer? It looks weird though. Why does it look weird? Weak point fire. So it's a wind? Creates a tornado. So this is a weird variation. This is a unique variation of Stormbringer. So needs someone with fire. Who can we use for fire? Well, we definitely don't want this team. I mean, I don't think it matters, but we'll get our. I don't know. Let me just grab the usual because it doesn't really matter.
If it's a request from my subject,
We're not gonna have.
Okay, leave it to me.
Alright. Who does fire damage?
Roger.
This bitch.
Joining the mission.
And then of course we got her for good cover. Or good measures rather. Although this is probably going to be over in like 5 seconds or less. So let's see what we got here. Alright. And yeah, it's Stormbringer, but it has green lightning instead of, I don't know. It has green lightning, I suppose. That's the difference.
Class is dismissed. Good job, everyone.
Alright. So let's go into the shop first. We gotta get more of these hero blueprints. That way we could do the whole story in one sitting. And actually, before we do that, let me see what the mission is. Oh, you get soundtracks from here? You get music from this? Okay. We don't get a screen though? I don't think we get a screen, do we? Yeah, we don't get a screen from this. Usually you get a screen for maybe you get it from completing the hard mode. We'll get a screen. I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's get started. This is a flashback event, so let's see what we got here. For whatever reason, Flora, Sugar, Rosanna, and Maid Anchor all get a bonus. Okay. We could just get Drake and Laplace here. And I'm assuming Maxwell, when she comes out, will provide a bonus too. I actually had no idea Rosanna was a burst one. You know what? Let's add Rosanna.
It's only natural that you would need my help in times like this.
Okay. What's her skill? She's got a 40-second burst? Okay, we'll do this then. We'll get Flora.
Are you calling me?
Alright. Wait, and then what about Rosanna? What about her? Does she have a 20 or 40-second? Let's just make sure. Oh, she's got a 40-second burst? Oh, dude. You know what? I don't think it matters. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think it matters at all. In fact, let's add Mermaid. Because we could just add Maxwell and Flora, and then we're at 100. We're at 100%. So, all right, get her. But I do want to stick with the whole Matisse thing. So we'll get Maxwell too. Regular OG Maxwell.
Well, let's go then.
All right, there you go. So, do I need her though? Do I need Flora? No, we don't need Flora.
If it's a request
We don't need anybody, but we're just gonna add Crown because why not? And then we have all Matisse here. All right, we're good. Let's go. Let's get started. All right. The sound of a TV drifts through the dark room. Yo, dude? Why is the music still playing from the main menu? I don't think it's supposed to. I don't think that's supposed to happen though. Grand music swells, stylish, dressed. Oh, what is this? Arc Rangers?
The hero has arrived. Let's go, fellow heroes. Onward.
A girl's eye sparkles as she stares at the TV spellbound. Yo, is this young Suin? The fuck? And look at the rabbit doll she's got right there too. Oh no. Are you saying we're actually about to see Suin and be like, "Aw, how cute"?
No matter what torment you inflict on others, so long as I, the Ultra Hero, still stand, hope will never be extinguished. Justice shall never be defeated.
I'm gonna assume as well that this story's gonna explain why Suin is the way she is right now. and why she's been the way she is. Like, it's gonna like probably show her being taken advantage of by some higher up, and it ends up turning her into like what she is now. And then we're gonna be like, okay, I see. Now I know why she's been a dick. That's my prediction based off of how I've seen events like this before, but we shall see. The girl makes a small flailing motion with her arms. Okay, she's like an innocent child, basically. Bush pow. Alright, so once the Ultra Hero has defeated every last Rapture Fiend, she stands tall. So this has to be Arc Rangers then. Because that's what they refer to them as.
Another victory for the hero.
Or maybe it's something before Arc Rangers. Who knows? Alright, the girl's eyes light up at the sight.
Siwin, what? Why is it so dark in here?
Wait, she's a child? And is this a human? Is Maxwell like a human right now?
You scared me.
Ow! My knee hurts.
Oh, oh my goodness. So is this Maxwell before she became what do you call it? A Nikke?
What the heck? Why did you barge in without knocking?
What are you even talking about? This is my lab. You're the one who broke in. No, you don't have to hide the fact that you're watching that. There's nothing wrong with a kid liking superhero movies.
I don't like that stuff, and I'm not a kid.
Should we change his channel?
Is that why you ditched that fancy room of yours? So you could watch this in here?
That's... Father doesn't approve of this.
Shun shrinks back into the sofa.
Don't start scrunching up your face and scowling already. Keep that up and you'll never grow any taller.
Who says I won't? I'm gonna grow super tall.
Oh no.
Father's really tall, and so is... Anyway, I'm gonna grow taller.
So her mother is like a midget then? Is she like a dwarf?
Ah, is that so? I'm sure you're going to grow nice and tall, little Siwin. Now, this grown-up has work to do, so why don't you see yourself out? Believe it or not, I'm actually a pretty capable researcher. I've got research to conduct.
You only work here because Father pays you.
Oh, really now?
I'm his daughter, and the rightful heir to Macilla's. There's nowhere in Macilla's I can't go.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the male voice we heard when what's his name? Hanson was right before he turned into Mustang.
Is that right?
God, I'm having a massive brain fart right now. 3.5 wasn't even that long ago, and I'm already like tripping up details.
My employment contract is strictly with Macilla's Industry. Babysitting little pipsqueaks like you isn't in the fine print.
Damn, Maxwell.
Besides, heir or not, the only one with clearance to go anywhere inside Macilla's is the CEO. Got it? I never should have set foot in that break room that day.
Okay.
Do you regret meeting me?
What?
Am I not welcome here anymore? Do I have to leave?
Fine. Just sit there quietly and watch your TV.
I knew you were gonna let me stay. I'm hungry.
Oh, you cheeky little... There are some snacks over there. Help yourself.
I'm gonna eat them, even without your permission.
Yeah, eat up. That's how you'll grow taller.
I will grow up tall. Just as tall as Father.
Suin pops a cookie into her mouth. Oh my goodness, bro. Flipping through the channels.
Switching channels and just watch one of those superhero movies you like so much.
I told you, I don't like them.
Change the channel.
I like watching the news.
Following the failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War, the central government has stated that the Big Three also bear a share of the responsibility. Citing the steady decline of Macillus Industries' Nikke development technology as a primary cause, they announced they will launch a formal protest with Macillus CEO Enmei. While there is widespread acknowledgement of Enmei's accomplishments, the public has also voiced criticism that his direction for Nikke development no longer aligns with the ARC's future.
What are they saying? Father's being criticized? Why?
Don't pay it any mind.
Oh, are we about to see what her father looks like?
It's just the central government pinning the blame on others. Same as always.
Pinning the blame on others?
You know the Second Surface Reclamation War ended in failure, right?
Yeah, I heard. A whole lot of Nikkes from our company died too.
You know your stuff. At first, they pointed fingers at the executive commander, New Hope.
New Hope? Yeah, that's Johan, right? So he was he was basically the commander of that time.
After he bailed, they needed someone else to stick their teeth in, refusing to take responsibility until the very end. Can't have public opinion turning against them after all.
But why blame us for it?
Because ever since we entered the Ark, Macillus hasn't put out a single high-performance Nikke.
So basically, if we fuck up the third reclamation war, the central government's gonna end up fucking chewing us up. Which basically means that we'll end up being excommunicated from the Ark. So we better win it, or we're gonna end up just like Johan, basically.
You do know the original technology to manufacture Nikkes belongs to our company, right?
Yeah, I knew that. I heard grandmother was the one who developed it.
That's right. Your grandmother, the first CEO, created the prototype for every Nikke. After that, she went on to develop the Grimm's model Nikkes as a minor variant. Then, once she'd established the production methods for mass-produced Nikkes and Nikkes with unique designs, she handed the reins over to your father, the second CEO, and devoted herself to research.
Wait, she made the fucking Goddess Squad?
From what I've heard, up until we entered the Ark, they kept researching that technology under the leadership of the central government and poured everything into boosting the Nikke's performance. But after we took refuge in the Ark, President Enmei threw his weight behind the telecom industry instead of advancing Nikkes. Nikke technology practically stopped progressing altogether. That's exactly what those guys want to use against us. They claim the Second Surface Reclamation War failed because the Nikkes weren't powerful enough. That's the reason there's been no Nikke advancement since we entered the Ark. It's because Macillus won't reveal the original Nikke manufacturing technology. Or, at least, that's how they want to frame it.
And we basically need that technology in order to bring back Scarlet, Rapunzel, and Noah.
Why would they do that?
If they win the PR battle, they can dump more of the responsibility onto Macillus. And even if it fails, they might still be able to get their hands on the original Nikke blueprints.
Munches on a sweet biscuit.
Never mind. What am I doing telling all this to a kid? At any rate, you don't need to worry about it. This is your father we're talking about. You think something like this would even make him bat an eye? It looks to me like the central government's losing it with all these problems bubbling up one after another. Once they come to their senses, they're the ones who will be sorry. Macillus will never fall.
Well, that's...
So how about you stop racking that little brain of yours and focus on eating well so you grow up big and strong, eh? Worrying too much will stunt your growth.
Why do you keep harping on my height?
Who could that be at this hour?
Is anyone in?
Oh, that's the sister.
Yes, come in.
Pardon the intrusion. Father's been asking for you, Maxwell.
The boss.
Yes, he said to come to the CEO's office.
Oh, all right.
By the way, I was wondering where my little cutie had wandered off. So this is where you were. Since Maxwell has to go see Father, why don't you come along with me, sweetie?
No. I'm not going.
Sweetie, don't you think it's rude to linger in someone's lab when they're not around? If Father were to find out, he'd be alarmed.
Fine, I'll go.
Climbs down from the sofa and trudges off.
Hey, Pipsqueak, I'll stock up on snacks, so stop by again sometime.
Okay.
See you next time.
Okay.
Unsettling air about her. She's exactly like her father, isn't she? No wonder Suyun's so spooked and can't stand her. How's Suyun even supposed to go up against that? The next successor's bound to be Jian. But what'll become of Suyun? Forget it. What's the point in worrying? At any rate, that Pipsqueak's life will still turn out better than a working stiff like me. Oh well. Time to get back to work.
Which, no, you don't. You have to go see the CEO. I wonder if we'll get to see what he looks like.
Let's go, my cutie! Interesting.
So, like, their whole family basically has, like, purple hair. Is that, like, something that is, like, inherited over there?
Why don't we go play a little longer?
Jian, my older half-sister.
This is your sister. Go on, say hello.
God damn. He looks like a fucking anime protagonist, this dude.
Hello there, sweetie. My name's Jen.
A sister I'd never met. Brought home out of nowhere by my beloved father. She was clever and capable and so...
Miss Yuen, did you hear? They say Miss Jen developed a new Nikke brain scan technology. Apparently, it can scan a Nikke even after it's lost its memories. Pretty impressive for someone so young, isn't it?
Lala, whose maid are you? If you like her that much, go work for her.
Oh my, don't say that. You'll always be the very best to me, young miss.
Sure, I was jealous that she got to work alongside father, but I didn't despise her to this extent.
Miss Yuen, Miss Jen is here to see you.
Jen?
Hi, sweetie. Why don't we grab a bite together?
Even when I lashed out and pushed her away, she never gave up. She'd always show up, asking me to eat with her.
Aw, how sweet. Alright, well, I guess this is just a flashback. I don't know anything about this. I'm kind of just learning as we go about it.
Even so, there was something unsettling about her.
How come that thing's perpetually glued to your side? Is it your personal maid or something?
That thing? Don't tell me you mean Lala.
Yes.
Lala is not a thing. She's a maid who's precious to me.
Oh my, young miss. Ah, is that so? My apologies. I had no idea she meant so much to you. I'll keep that in mind from now on.
Whenever I got angry, she'd immediately apologize and change her stance.
Yeah, I can understand how that can make someone feel uneasy.
The reason I came to fear her so much. Lala!
So, she was playing maid while spying on us all along.
Damn. Guy's cold as fuck.
Awfully brazen of her.
It all began the moment Lala died at my father's hand.
You seem rather fond of that woman.
What?
Every time I wonder where you've wandered off to, there you are, in Maxwell's lab. Am I wrong?
I just go there sometimes.
Sweetie, are you still angry with me?
Jian stops in her tracks.
Are you still sore about me turning that thing into a Nikke?
Don't talk about Lala like she's an object! Lala is...
Your personal maid and a spy. Isn't that right? Which is why Father killed her.
Wait, that woman was Maxwell before she got killed?
I know that.
And despite knowing that, you're still angry? I don't quite understand. I mean, That maid was caught spying, so father shot her. Since you were having such a hard time living without her, I simply took the brain we had in storage at the lab and made it into a Nikke for you. What exactly is there to get so upset about?
Because that's not Lala!
The brain's the same though, right?
So what if it's the same brain? She doesn't remember anything at all. She doesn't have any memories of our time together. Whatever that thing is, it's not Lala.
I think it's Maxwell, but we'll see.
It's nothing but scrap metal.
Ah, because she has no memories, that part can't be helped. If you want to reuse the brain of someone who was a spy, a memory wipe is a must.
Who asked you to bring Lala back to life? I never said I needed a maid.
But you cried every single day, sweetie. Without that maid by your side, you wouldn't even eat or sleep properly. So, naturally, I figured the only way to get back to your normal self would be to bring that maid back. Turning her into a Nikke was the most efficient way to do so. It was all for your sake. Don't you see?
You don't know anything about me, so don't pretend it was all for me.
Damn, bro. That's pretty fucked up, I'm not gonna lie.
You know nothing. Nothing, you hear me?
Little sisters really are a handful.
She kinda sus, bro. She kinda sus. Alright, here's the CEO. Bro, he looks like a fucking anime protagonist. He really does. The fucking cane. I mean, this guy looks like he came out straight out of fucking Death Note.
Sorry, what are we fixing?
Didn't you see? The central government is pinning the second surface reclamation war on us. I'm ordering you to do damage control.
You want me to do that?
You're in charge of the Nikke's equipment, aren't you? Develop something suitable and throw it their way.
And dude, what is up with the purple highlights? Like, is that like a hereditary feature?
Do you think something like that just appears the moment you snap your fingers?
Does it not? Is that really all the Chief of Macilis's equipment is capable of?
Fine, I'll do it. Sure, I'll just snap my fingers and make it happen. But before I do, mind if I ask you something? Just out of curiosity.
Go on.
Why did you commit yourself so fully to the Second Surface Reclamation War?
What's wrong with giving the most important war in human history my full support?
That was probably true for the first Surface Reclamation War, but definitely not for the second war. Countless mass-produced Nikkes from Macilis were secretly deployed. They went up to the surface carrying a suspiciously large number of devices, almost as if installing those devices was the real objective. And the outcome of the war didn't even matter. What were those devices?
An improved version of the Alva particle purification device.
Huh? Why are you being so forthcoming?
There's no reason to hide it. Soon, communications will be strong enough to connect to blah blah even on the surface.
Whoa. Seriously? That'd be some insane performance.
Fun little fact, that's actually the name of the official Nikke website. Or at least like where the fan art and stuff is like posted onto.
But why not announce it? Something like this could completely turn public opinion around.
I'm saving it for something better. Handing this over for free would be a waste of my talents, don't you think?
Is that so? Those devices, is that really all they're capable of?
What more would there be?
Who knows? Your talents are so very exceptional after all.
Don't pretend like you have the brain cells to figure this out. It's a waste of time.
Damn.
Well, this brain cell wasting wage slave will take her leave then.
How's the small one doing these days? I hear she's been treating your lab like it's her own room.
Hang on. Are you talking about Suen, who talks about their own daughter like that?
I asked how she is.
Suen? Well, she's eating okay and having fun. She's growing up just fine.
That's not what I'm asking. Is she still hung up on that rust bucket maid of hers?
Yo, that's crazy.
If you're worried about her, just say so. Why do you have to beat around the bush?
Answer me.
She's a lot better now. Turns out, sweets are the best cure when kids are feeling down.
And what has she been doing since coming out of her depression?
What's she been doing? What else can a kid be doing? She watches TV and pokes around my lab.
So nothing but childish nonsense.
What do you expect from a child? Surely you're not expecting her to join me in my research, are you?
She's part of the Macillus family. She ought to be different.
Damn, bro, talking about expectations.
What? Are people born into the Macillus family wired differently from everyone else?
Seems like that method didn't work either.
Huh?
Then it comes down to Gian after all. But the risk is far too great.
Are you talking about a successor? Are you planning to retire, sir?
Eventually. Now leave.
Okay, I'm going.
She still can't grow out of her childish habits. The big one is far too inhuman, while the small one is far too human.
Yeah, that's a pretty big problem, huh?
And soft.
Oh yeah, totally a big problem.
The only glimmer of hope is that the clever one is latched onto the small one. But that one's just as soft. For the sake of Macillus's future, placing the small one at the top would be the more efficient move. But if she can't fix that soft streak of hers, she's of no use to me. As things stand, the big one is my only recourse.
Oh, okay. So this kind of explains why she ends up becoming as cold as she is.
Which isn't good. If I put her in charge, she's bound to clash with Enoch. But the small one hasn't proven her ability to be put in charge. There's no telling whether she's simply too soft, or that she's truly incapable. If only the small one would show some capability, another path might open up. But is that even possible?
Enma gazes at the screen. On a vast map, a red zone is blinking.
Things are already in motion. There's no turning back now. Now that it's begun, I can't afford to miss this opportunity. The odds of the small one blossoming before me. I should start thinking of a way to put a leash on the big one.
Damn, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I think that he kind of is making the right choice. Gian is just way too sus, bro. I wouldn't trust her either.
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
Like, she's really sus.
Big liar. You said it would go away. That it blew over soon. That it was on the news again today. They were bad-mouthing father again.
Look, Lipstick. I'm already swamped with that as it is. So play by yourself today, okay?
You're busy. Why?
You really are your father's daughter. You talk just like him.
Really? I take after father?
That wasn't meant as a compliment.
Damn, that's a backhand. That was a backhanded compliment right there.
Never mind. I'm genuinely.
Or is that an underhanded
Just
insult?
watch your movie in the back and then leave.
Why are you busy?
Because your dad put me in charge of cleaning up this mess you're throwing a fit over.
But why you?
Why else? Because that's how things are for a working stiff. When the boss says jump, you say, how high? Besides, you probably don't realize it. But I'm actually pretty competent.
I noticed that this game loves that saying. They say jump, you ask how high. They love that expression.
So, I get the honor of busting my chops on your father's behalf.
On father's behalf. So, if this gets done, it'll help father?
I reckon so. It's good to smooth things over with the public, after all. All I have to do is come up with some newfangled Nikke equipment and parade it before the press. Which means I've got to stare at these Nikke blueprints again until my brain goes numb. So play by yourself today.
Are these Nikke blueprints?
That's right. Most of it's encrypted. The only thing we can really modify is the external equipment. So calling them blueprints is a bit of a misnomer. That's true for now, at least.
So you can only add stuff?
Since we can't properly decode the internal structure, adding to the exterior is the only way to push the specs up. So development's gradually shifted toward piling on external equipment.
And Nikke's energy output is based on the core.
You know about that too.
Of course I do. I'm my father's daughter too, you know. Jian knows far more. Enough to work alongside father. But I know the fundamentals of a Nikke structure.
Wow, very impressive. Understanding all this at your age?
Don't think I'm happy just because you gave me a compliment.
Oh no, the fucking the soon Suyin.
Anyway, about a Nikke's energy, is there really no way to make it run off something else?
Nope, there isn't. Every other method we've tried has failed.
What about amplifying the core's energy internally?
The body can't handle it. It falls apart.
Really? But based on the structure in that blueprint, it looked like it ran on core energy far stronger than this.
What blueprint?
There's a library that only our family can enter. That's where I saw it. A blueprint for a Nikke prototype. Or at least that's what it was labeled.
A blueprint for a prototype, huh? I've seen it myself among the classified document, but from what I recall, it was hard to pin down what exactly enabled a body to withstand that kind of energy.
No, I'm certain that what I saw back then...
Suyin.
I think I could change it. I think it's possible. Can I mess with this for a bit?
Huh? Sure.
Okay, Suyin places her hand on the screen.
Maybe let the structure connect to the core like this, and reinforce the body like that.
Okay, so she just pulls off like a magical moment. Like, she just suddenly figures it out just when the story demanded her to know something. How convenient.
That was fast. Way too fast. I told you to handle this properly. But this feels like you didn't think things through at all.
Why don't you take a look first? Then we'll talk.
And it opens the file.
A proposal to revise the Nikke core energy structure? I've never seen it analyzed like this before.
Pretty feasible, don't you think? Do you know who came up with it?
It wasn't you.
This is the work of your youngest daughter, sir.
The small one did this.
Yep. Who'd have ever imagined she had this kind of talent? My goodness. It's like you said, boss. People from Macillus really are built differently. She fiddled around with the blueprints in the simulation program for a bit, and she came up with this. Just like that.
You're saying the small one created this.
Calling your own daughter the small one. Honestly, at least call her by her name.
The small one. That's funny.
Hold off on sending this to the central government.
Huh? Why?
Because it's necessary.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Wait in your lab. I'll discuss the follow-up steps with you soon.
Yeah, he does not want that shit spilling out. He wants all that kept to himself.
Fine.
A talent for Nikke design. That changes things. Let's see whether this was a fluke or genuine talent. Get in touch with the small one. Tell her to come to my office.
Damn, bro. Who's he communicating with?
Don't worry, I will protect you.
I'm wondering if part 1 is just like a flashback, and then part 2 is like kind of shows the how like the evolution of like the Matisse. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I'm assuming part 1 is just flashback. Like 3.5, like part 1 was mainly just the flashback, and then part 2 is like modern, basically.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
Father, he's putting me in charge of cleaning up the mess.
What?
He said I should go to you for the details. He said he's looking forward to what I can do. So, what should I do now? Where do I start? I can do anything.
You mean he wants you to put together a proper energy improvement proposal?
He said I get to decide for myself what I want to make.
He even said it's up to you? And yet he told you to come talk to me?
Yep.
Well, that's just great. I'm done for. Looks like I've been roped in good.
What do you mean done for?
What was I thinking? Getting myself mixed up in all this. Political stuff is my kryptonite.
That's why?
I never should have set foot in that break room.
Break room? You want to take a break? Right now?
That's not what I meant. Siren,
Yes?
do you want to become the next CEO?
What?
I asked if you want to be the next CEO.
Why are you suddenly bringing that up?
This is no ordinary task we're undertaking. Did you know Jian shot up to become the next in line for CEO the moment she improved the memory erasure device?
Of course I know. Everyone went on about how amazing it was.
Well, that's what this is all about. It's a chance to show the world how remarkable you are and prove you're worthy of becoming the next CEO.
Really? It's that big a deal?
Yeah. So do you still want to do it?
I don't know. I don't know about any of that. I want Father to think I'm useful. I want to work alongside Father in his office, like Jian does. I want to be someone he can rely on. I want to be praised by him. One more time. Is that not reason enough?
It's enough. Why wouldn't it be? All right. What do I have to lose? Let's do it.
You'll help me?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, it all goes sideways and I'll just quit.
You'd quit? That can't happen.
So, what is it you want to make? You haven't come up with anything?
I want to make a hero Nikke.
Alright, and that's how Laplace enters the picture. Love it.
Fear not, the true hero is here.
But not this version of her, right? This is the new and improved Laplace. This ain't the old Laplace that we used to know of in the old campaign. It's the one that we see later on in Chapter 30. Like late Chapter 30, by the way.
Did you see that?
Oh, okay, let's see. What are we doing here?
A hero, Nikke?
Yep.
You do understand how important this is, right? This will be presented to the public under the Macellus's name.
Are you dumb? Of course I know that.
Then why does your idea sound like it came straight out of one of those superhero movies you love so much?
It's not like that at all.
It's written all over your face. You watched one before bed last night.
I did, but that's not what led to this. It just came to me. Since we lost the second surface reclamation war, what the public ultimately wants is a strong Nikke.
A strong Nikke.
Yep, you said it yourself before. Once humanity entered the Ark, we started trying to make Nikkes more and more stable. The focus shifted away from combat performance and more towards stability. But what you really need in a situation like this is something with amazing performance. And then it hit me. We need something strong enough to win anytime, anywhere. Like a hero. If we use that energy application method we came up with last time, I think we could actually pull it off.
Well, well. Look at you.
Hey!
Aren't you something? How do you come up with this stuff at your age? Is there really something special in your bloodline?
What's a bloodline?
I'm saying you're smart. Just like your father.
Well, obviously. I am his daughter after all.
A smug look, dude.
Anyway, do you think this is okay?
Honestly, it's a pretty childish idea. But it's good. And you can tell it's your idea.
Really? Then it's settled.
So basically, Laplace is essentially just a fucking a pet project, and
Alright then.
like she's their pet project.
This is your project. So you take the lead. I'm just here to back you up. Go ahead and make whatever you want. I'll be right here to help.
Got it.
Alright, from that day on, in order to create a new Nikke blueprint, the two of them spend night and day working in Maxwell's lab.
I don't really get this part. Can you help?
At your age, it'd be more strange if you even knew any of that. Why else do you think your father told me to? It's exactly times like this when you should put me to good use.
Then, can I ask questions whenever?
Ask away.
Alright, Maxwell takes on the mentor role and fills in the roles. fills the gaps in students' knowledge.
Are you really sure you're okay with seeing this? It's not exactly a pleasant sight for a kid.
Uh-oh.
How am I supposed to make a blueprint without even knowing how Nikke's are?
Oh no. Oh no. She's about to get scarred for life.
I was born and raised under Basilis's roof. I can handle something.
Oh no. Oh no, this is not good.
If it ever gets to be too much, just say so, and I'll get you out of there.
Oh my goodness, she's about to get scarred for life, dude. Maxwell also shows you in the Nikke manufacturing process firsthand. Oh shit.
I'm beat. It's already past 11. Hey, Suen, aren't you tired?
I mean, she is scarred after seeing that, right?
Not at all.
It's well past a kid's bedtime.
I'm not a kid. How are you tired already? Are you that?
You cheeky little brat. You've only got this one thing to do. But we grown-ups have a whole lot more on our plate. I've got my own end-of-month report to prepare on top of all this.
If you're having such a hard time, why don't you just become a Nikke?
What did you just say, bro?
I've heard other researchers even volunteer to become Nikke. So why haven't you?
Because then I wouldn't be me.
What?
Personally, I don't think a Nikke version of me can really be considered the same person as I am.
Oh shit, I thought she was already a Nikke. So she is a human still.
From my body composition down to the very principle behind how I generate energy. Every last bit of it is different. How could I even be considered the same individual? Of course, if you believe memories define an individual, then a Nikke made for me would still carry the same memories and thought process as I do. So you could argue I would still be myself, that there's always the chance that even the tiniest detail could be different.
Well, I guess so.
And even that slight margin of error is enough that I could never accept that thing as truly me. I'll admit, maybe I'm a bit hung up about it. But anyway, most of those researchers choose to become Nikkes because they wanted to keep researching for ages. But if you never intend on venturing outside the arc, Evergreen takes care of the lifespan issue easily enough. So there's no real reason to become a Nikke just to extend your lifespan in order to complete your research.
Yeah, but then you gotta be a perpetual. You gotta basically honor your agreement and contract, or else you'll get a visit from not Snow White. What's her name? Snow Crane.
You really hate the idea of that much? Well, I guess it can't be helped. Keep on feeling tired then. Not me though.
Why, you cheeky little... Quit burning the midnight oil like this, or you'll stunt your growth. You hear?
I'm growing just fine.
Alright, Maxwell and Suen spend their time playing together, pulling in all-nighters. True to Maxwell's words, being the capable researcher she is, whenever she isn't spending time with Suen, finds herself busily rushing from place to place. As age, Suen holds up in the library is restricted to direct Basilis descendants.
Prototype's blueprint.
Alright.
Everything is coming along okay.
Damn. Uh-oh. I guess you could say father's plan, huh?
I need 10 seconds. No, wait, 10 minutes.
He did say he was gonna be like using her to monitor Suen, so I guess it kind of makes sense, and that's what this is about.
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
Yeah, that guy's kind of right though.
What's it to you?
It looks like the remainder of this year is going to be focused on Basilis, I think. I think we're done. At least we're done with Tetra. I'm thankful about that. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm all Tetra'd out right now. 3.5 and those back-to-back filler events after that. And then the Arc Rangers, it's just like, okay, you know what, dude? I've seen enough Tetra. Give me something else.
Just curious. That's all.
Mind your own business.
Sweetie, do you want to become CEO?
Why in the world does everyone keep asking me that?
Because you're part of Basilis. If we go purely by legitimacy, you'd have a stronger claim than I do. After all, You're the child born of his lawful wife, at a time when Macillus is experiencing a PR disaster. If you were to develop the very breakthrough that turns the whole situation around, there's no way they wouldn't appoint you heir.
What does my becoming the heir have to do with you?
Because then I wouldn't get to call you sweetie anymore. We'd be rivals after all, wouldn't we?
Do you want to be the next CEO?
Yes. There's something I want.
Something you want?
More precisely, there's something I want to know.
And what's that?
The truth of the world.
The truth of the world?
The truth that could reveal the origin of the Nikkes. No, of the Raptures.
Oh, yeah, dude, she is sus. I know why her father doesn't want her to be CEO.
Aren't you curious about Nymph? A complete mystery we can't even begin to decipher. And the true nature of the core that makes up the Nikke. Also, the fact that Nikkes and Raptures share remarkably similar structures. I have a feeling that if I became Macillus' CEO, I could learn all of it.
You think you'll learn all of that just by becoming Macillus' CEO?
You don't know just how much authority the CEO of Macillus actually holds. How many secrets they're privy to. Once you truly understand, I'm certain you'll want that position for yourself, too.
I don't need any of that. I only want to be useful to Father.
To Father? Why?
Because I love him?
Because you love him? Oh, you're such a sweetie.
Don't call me that.
I'm not sure if Father sees it that way, though.
What?
Sweetie, you're scared of me, aren't you? You think I'm off-putting, and you hate me, right? Because I'm different from you. Someone like you could never have turned that maid into a Nikke. Could you?
Obviously not. How could I possibly turn Lala into a Nikke just because she made me uncomfortable?
Because it was efficient. I could gift her to you while you were going through a rough patch. And while I was at it, I could even test the memory wipe procedure one more time. We both benefited. 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Yo, bro, she is sus. She is sus as fuck.
That's exactly why I can't stand you!
Do you think I'm the only one who thinks this way?
Who else could possibly think the way you do?
Or Father? I don't know what sort of person you imagine Father to be, but to be blunt, Father and I are very much alike. What? Do you really believe Father killed that thing because she was a spy?
What are you even talking about?
Have you ever seen a shred of evidence that your maid was a spy?
Oh no, bro, she's gaslighting.
Did you ever hear where or how she supposedly acted as a spy? She died because she either served the purpose Father assigned her, or she got in his way. I'm certain of it.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm sure he has ulterior motives. Just as he always does. And it'll be nothing at all like what you're hoping for. In that man's eyes, Nikkes, humans, the 2 of us, there's no difference at all. We're all merely resources for Macillus. Or for himself, rather.
Don't speak ill of Father. You're trying to drive a wedge between me and him right now, aren't you?
I suppose you don't trust me enough to believe me.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Sweetie, don't forget my advice.
I don't care.
This is probably the last thing I'll ever do for you, sweetie.
You ran into Jian?
Yes, she told me not to trust Father. And said he definitely has some other motive this time, too. She was trying to turn me against Father.
Some other motive, huh?
She even said Lala wasn't killed for being a spy. She died because of some other reason. She's the absolute worst. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
Uh-oh.
She might not be entirely wrong. Yeah. Maybe I've been too naive about all this, entrusting you with something this big, so suddenly. What in the world is the boss thinking? He must have something up his sleeve.
What motive could there possibly be? Father is nothing like her. I'm sure he entrusted me with this for my sake. He said he believed I could do it. He was excited to see what I could do. That means he trusts me, doesn't it?
He's trying to harden her up. That's what he's trying to do. And that's exactly what Gian was doing as well.
I'm telling you, Father is different. He's truly doing this for my sake.
It's a form of psychological manipulation, but that's pretty much what's happening here.
Even with Lala. He must have done that because he was worried about me. He must have acted first so I wouldn't get hurt.
Yes, I'm sure he's different. If you say so, then that's how it is. You'd know better than me. After all, you're family and I'm just a mere employee.
I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, whatever the motive, it doesn't change what needs to be done. Let's just keep at it and give it our best.
All right. Well, is it okay? Anything look off to you?
Alright.
Yeah. This'll do nice. You actually pulled it off, completing a Nikke blueprint of all things at your age. Good work, Pipsqueak.
You did great too, Maxwell.
Aw. Alright, well, we got the Laplace blueprint.
Maxwell, I'll do okay, right?
What's with you? Why are you so jittery? Besides, the report's all prepped. All you've got to do is present your blueprint to the boss.
I know that, but I'm still really nervous.
You said you didn't care about inheriting the business, so there's no real pressure to nail the presentation, is there?
Still, Father's going to be watching.
Then all you've got to do is impress him. Forget about the rest of them.
That's true, I guess. Just impress Father. Wait, that's even more nerve-wracking.
Then just look at me when you talk. I'm going to be in there too anyway.
Right, that might be best.
Ready?
Yeah.
Siren, don't worry. You've been doing great. It's all going to be fine.
All right.
Then let's go in.
Alright, let's see. What do we have waiting for us? Or what do they have waiting for them? We're not really in the story here. We're just observing somebody else's story. Alright. It's time for the presentation. Someone thinks back to that very day.
So, she was playing maid while spying on us all along. Awfully brazen of her.
The day her maid, a girl named Lala, was accused of being a spy. The day Lala lost her life at the hands of her father, she still remembers the look in her father's eyes.
Your maid was executed on suspicion of espionage. A little longer, and she would have taken you hostage to blackmail us.
She was going to take me hostage?
This is the last time I'll deal with such situations for you. Next time, you'll have to do it personally. As Macilis's heir, you'd better get used to this sort of thing.
Damn, dude. Something tells me she might not have actually been a spy.
Me? Personally? Handle Lala?
You can do that, can't you?
His probing eyes are measuring her worth, watching for her reaction. That moment, the girl begins to vaguely sense it. That what Jian said might actually be true. Lala, what a name. That's a funny name, Lala. Might never have been a spy at all. But she cannot bring herself to admit it, because that would be proof that her father does not love her.
A hero Nikke.
And so once again, the girl understands that her father's eyes are appraising her. The same probing eyes set on Suen's blueprint, weighing the worth of the hero. A glint of intrigue appears within them. Seeking reassurance, the girl turns her eyes to gauge how the others are reacting.
This is more than I expected.
Okay. She sees the board members nodding their heads with interest.
Pathetic.
Girl looks once into her father's eyes.
You kept me waiting all this time for something as trivial as this?
His eyes have gone cold, turned to ice.
A hero, Nikke. What childish nonsense.
Contempt fills his eyes.
I thought you'd grown hungry for the CEO position and were applying yourself, but you've amounted to nothing in the end. I even went so far as to assign you my chief engineer for this. You've squandered not only the company's time, but its manpower as well.
How can you say that?
I'm sorry.
Get rid of it.
What?
Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Siwen.
GN, issue a press release. Announce that the alpha particle purification device has been enhanced, and blah-blah communication is now possible across the entire surface. State that Macillus will make part of this technology available to the central government, free of charge.
As you wish.
All that waiting on this nonsense. Now I have to give up more than I'd planned.
Suin hurries out through the back door, their head bowed. Maxwell shoots a glance towards Enma, grinding her teeth, and hurries after Suin. Anywhere would do, she just wanted somewhere to hide her shameful self. So she runs to that familiar place. The end of the third floor hallway lies a break room no one ever visits due to its shabby state. It's her hideaway. Place where she'd fled to escape her father's gaze after losing her maid.
Siwen. I knew you'd be here.
Alright.
What are you doing in here? Let's head to my lab and...
Doesn't want comfort. As though she might lash out at anyone who draws near.
Don't come in. Get out. I want to be alone.
What good is being alone? Let's go out and get some cake.
Get out. I can't stand the sight of you. This is all your... Why did you tell me everything would be okay? You said it would all work out. You said everything was going to be fine.
Siwen.
You should have told me. If they were childish thoughts, you should have said it would work. Instead, I had to sit there and be told I wasted your time. The way Father looked at me.
Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault.
Maxwell?
I'm sorry. I failed to see through the boss's intentions. I was far too naive. That's on me, so don't blame yourself. Lay it all on me.
No, that's not...
Don't stay in here too long. You might catch a cold.
Maxwell?
I'll head out first.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maxwell.
Suin weeps for a long time in the familiar darkness, clutching onto her shattered world.
Damn it.
Damn, dude. So old school CEOs were like cold as fuck. And first it's Mustang, like, and now it's this fucking guy.
I'll be back after I recharge. Reloading.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. Who would actually be like? Who would actually be? I wonder who would a contest between that dude and fucking like the very first Mustang in terms of like who the biggest douchebag was.
Where there's a
Oof,
hero,
that's gotta be a tough one.
sure to follow.
Watch and learn.
I think we're near. Yeah, we're near the end, right?
Just you wait.
Oh no, dude, we're only 50% through.
Someone's gotta do it.
Ultimate hero power recharging.
Tell you, man,
Isn't
you're not like blasting through the dialogue. It takes long.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
All right. 1-7. We got 5 more. 5 more to go. After Macillus announced says enhance the alpha particle purification device, the previous public outcry over Macillus' supposed incompetence swiftly dies down. Just as everything was settling,
You sent for me?
Go to MMR, retrieve the remaining VTC data.
Now? Of all times, this is a bit sudden.
Pray tell, what do you mean now of all times?
The Nikke blueprint Sweetie made, that was undeniably real. She's achieved something no one else has since we entered the Ark. She's taking the Nikke body in a new direction. There's no way you're unaware of what it's worth. I wondered why you tossed it in the trash. Now I see.
What does any of this have to do with you going to MMR?
You have no intention of ever letting me out after that, do you?
Who's to say?
You've already decided on the next CEO. Is it Sweetie?
Enough of this blithering nonsense.
Now that you've gotten everything you've needed out of me, you're casting me aside?
Off you go. Once you return, the position of CEO will be yours.
Oh my god, dude. He's basically getting rid of her.
Do you take me for a fool? You really think I'll go quietly?
I do. Power, ability, connections. Tell me, which of these do you have that surpasses me? I trust you'd rather not be seen making such a pathetic spectacle of yourself? Being dragged there by someone else?
Father, one day I will lay that brain of yours on a lab table and pick it apart, bit by bit. I'll make you regret you ever had me develop that memory control device.
Do as you like, if you ever gain the means to do so, that is. Go to MMR, and unless the CEO grants permission, or the board requests it, don't return to the Ark.
Huh? The CEO's permission, or the board's request? You really do consider your children as mere pawns, don't you? Fine, I will find my way back, no matter what, and I will put you on my lab table if it's the last thing I do.
Do as you please.
Bro, this guy is responsible for the two menaces that we have right now in our timeline. Like, at least the fucking, like, at least Hansen ended up becoming, like, a cool dude. But this motherfucker, dude, his two children are, like, fucking menaces right now. I think this guy might actually take the top for the fucking, for villain here.
Enoch,
Yes?
make sure the big one makes it to MMR as instructed. Unlike the small one, she's becoming somewhat formidable. She knows how to use that head of hers.
Understood.
If the conditions I named aren't met, cut off every route back to the Ark. I'll be heading out in 2 days, as promised.
It seems the location has been triangulated.
All right. At last, I've found it. I'd rather not waste my strength on frivolous endeavors, so don't get in my way. This should complete our deal. I've opened up communications so that your influence extends even to the surface.
Yes. I've confirmed communications to the surface. Thank you. Is Yuen confirmed as the next CEO then?
That's right. The instant the big one sets foot in MMR, release the article.
Damn. So she's like, that's why she's banished MMR.
Let everyone know that Macilis' CEO is changing.
Breaking news. Following Elysion's recent change in leadership, we now hear that Macilis Industry will follow suit. The next CEO has been confirmed as Yuen, the youngest daughter of the current CEO, Enmei.
What is this? I became... what? The CEO?
Boss,
I've only just stepped down and already people are barging into my room without permission.
what are you thinking? You're stepping down as CEO, and you're not appointing Yuen as your successor, but putting her in charge immediately? That little kid.
That's right. The small one is a better fit for the Macilis of today than the big one.
You know it as well. You know what that kid was hoping for. You know all she wants is for her father to recognize her achievements just one more time. But how? How could you do this instead?
Yes. Affection. That's what she wants, I suppose. She's always been that way since she was young, which is precisely why I won't give it. Anyone who is satiated is bound to stagnate.
What?
Did you really think I didn't like that blueprint?
What are you saying?
It's a genuine piece of work. To have the talent to produce a genuine Nikke blueprint at that age. I haven't seen anything like that since the second generation Grimm's models.
That's basically another word for the old Tail squad that Cinderella's part of.
She's truly of Basilis's bloodline. With talent like that, her age is irrelevant. She can manage being CEO just fine, even if her temperament worsens. Or if she acts like a child, her innate ability will produce results regardless.
Then why did you say all those things to her?
Like I said, anyone who is satiated is bound to stagnate. Only those who are hungry and driven by desire can grow.
So that's why you said what you said? Calling her worthless and a nuisance just for that reason alone?
Yes. In the end, she will reach greater heights because of it.
Bro, this guy is cold as fuck.
If affection is what she craves most, all the better. Had circumstances allowed her to be raised at my side, I could have spoon-fed affection to her, little by little, keeping it just beyond her reach while spurring her on. But it wasn't to be, so my only option is to withhold it from her for the rest of her life.
Enmei!
Damn.
What do you even take your own child for?
A monster.
What?
Or someone with the makings of becoming one. As the head of a company built to hunt monsters, don't you think you have to become a monster yourself to qualify as CEO of Masilis?
You can still go up against the Raptures even without becoming a monster.
The consequence of us showing mercy is there in plain sight, up in space. And yet it looks like there's a fool who still believes she can win by coming at the enemy as mere humans. To think that fool was my own subordinate. I took you for someone fairly clever. But in the end, you're simply another human who's grown complacent, living in the Ark.
If you're so desperate for a monster, you could have just appointed GN CEO. She craves that position more than anything, so don't tell me.
Yes, that's exactly why. It's precisely because that's what the big one desires the most. That's why I can never give it to her, because she'd be satisfied. Even now, she believes she could win against the small one at any time. She's impossibly smug, condescendingly calling her sister sweetie. A monster must be kept hungry. Someone who is satisfied stops growing. That cannot be allowed. Otherwise, Masilis and the Ark would stagnate. When they have to keep expanding, lest they be devoured by the monsters.
Fine. Let's say this monster theory of yours is correct, but it's nothing more than that. A theory. What if Suen refuses to cast aside her humanity to become a monster? What then?
Then the big one will emerge and devour her. Enoch would never sit by and watch Masilis fall. The small one will live in constant fear, never knowing when everything she holds might end up in the jaws of a monster. That's when she'll grow desperate to perform, whether she becomes a monster or not.
You're insane. How could you do this to your own child? You're the one who's the monster, not GN or Suen.
I know that. Everyone born into Masilis is the same. They're either a monster, or they fall short of becoming one. You think the small one is any different?
Suen is different. She's truly...
Is that so? I wonder if you'll still be able to say that once time has passed. If you can't bring yourself to leave the small one's side, the day will come when you'll realize the truth in my words.
I will never let it come to that.
Oh? From where I stand, you're the most fitting one of all.
Fitting for what?
With how affectionate you are, you'd be the perfect catalyst for driving the small one over the edge.
What?
I told you, didn't I? If affection is what she's starved of, then I'll see to it she never has it for the rest of her life.
Oh shit. A thin needle flies through the air and lodges itself in Maxwell's shoulder.
What is this? Stealth?
I was actually about to send for you myself. I appreciate you coming to me first.
Damn.
You absolutely cannot be present at the small one's inauguration, you see. Get her out of here.
Bro, he's cold as fuck. And I guess that's how Maxwell becomes an EK then.
Strong I become.
Since we won, why don't we go play a little longer?
2 days later. To cover up the disappearance of Basilis' second CEO and May.
Miss Ewan, listen carefully. If not for yourself, then do it for Mr. Enmei, who believed in you enough to entrust you with the CEO position before he departed.
Father believed in me?
Of course. Why else would he send Miss GN packing off to MMR and appoint you as CEO?
That's true, but...
So, for Mr. Enmei's sake, if nothing else, you must not tremble up on that podium. You have to carry yourself with the dignity befitting a CEO.
For Father's sake.
From this moment on, you are the CEO of the great Basilis industry. You must prove that Mr. Enmei was not mistaken in his assessment of you.
So now he just disappears completely off the grid.
Prove that Father wasn't wrong.
You understand what I mean, don't you?
Yes, I understand. Don't worry.
That doesn't sound reassuring.
Do you know where Maxwell is, by any chance?
The chief engineer has apparently been holed up in her lab since yesterday.
In her lab? Then she's not coming?
Who's to say? She'll come if she has the time. If not, she won't. Attendance isn't mandatory for researchers, after all.
I see.
All right, Miss Ewan. It's time. Remember everything I said.
Got it.
Alright, soon steps to the podium. Turns her head towards teleprompter. Let's see.
To all the distinguished guests who have joined us,
Oh my god, bro, this is diabolical.
I am Sewin, the new CEO of Basilis. It is an honor to meet you all today. In accordance with the wishes of the second CEO, my father, Mr. Enmei, Sewin, will from this day to take full charge of all Basilis' operations.
Look at the eyes shaking.
In order to develop technology vital to the advancement of humanity. My father is currently conducting secret research deep within MMR.
No, he's not. He's off the grid. I don't know where the fuck he is, but he's somewhere remote.
As it is critical work that cannot afford any undue delays.
That part I can believe.
We ask for your understanding for moving so swiftly without a public announcement. But there's no need for concern. This is so as not to tarnish my father's good name. I, Sewin, will lead Basilis in upholding its reputation as the Ark's finest company and carry on its legacy as the home of the most advanced technology in the Ark. Thank you.
Okay, everyone applauds the remarkably young, diminutive CEO. Alright, I guess that's another definition I need to add to my word bank. Alright, she stands in the middle of the banquet hall.
Oh, Miss Ewan. Congratulations on your appointment. To think someone so tiny could rise all the way to the CEO's chair. You must be one smart cookie.
Dude.
So, Bacillus is handing over the reins to a new generation. I heard Enmei had received evergreen treatments. I assumed he'd never give up his position, much like Mustang. I wonder whether this will turn out to be a positive development for Bacillus.
Goodness me, a child this young becoming the CEO?
Oh my god, dude. The fucking commentary is hilarious.
No matter how urgent things were, to leave a whole company to a child. Mr. Enma really does things his way.
Wow, to be a CEO at that age. How enviable. What could a little tyke like her possibly know? So, she only became CEO of one of the big three because of nepotism? I worry for Bacillus's future. I really do.
So, Enmei retires out of the blue without even showing his face? And then he leaves it all to this little girl? Something's fishy about all this. Research or not, I think something's happened to Enmei.
There stands a colossal sign emblazoned with the Bacillus industry logo. Oh boy. She's suffocating.
Bacillus's new CEO. How are you feeling?
Wonderful. What more could I ask for, especially on such a joyous day like this?
Alright. Well, she somehow finds a way to fake through it.
We've prepared a cake in celebration of your appointment.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Would you like to eat now?
Forget it. Everyone, out! I'll eat when I want to.
At least allow us to set the table for you.
I said get out!
Of course.
Wow, there's so much to eat. Everything's laid out just for me.
Alright. I don't think the cake's really helping her grow. Maybe this is why she never grows, because she kept eating shit.
What the? It's good.
Damn.
My head.
Maxwell opens her eyes, finds herself in her lab.
In my lab? What? How long was I out for? What day is it? A whole week's gone by? And the inauguration.
So, you finally decided to show your face.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for your inauguration. Something came up.
Like what?
Wants very much to tell Sue and everything that her father has done, but then she remembers just how much she really loves him.
Sorry, I got so wrapped up in research the night before. I ended up collapsing from lack of sleep.
So you're sick.
Yeah, that's right. I was a little under the weather.
Are you feeling better?
Of course. Right as rain.
All right. Then that's all that matters. As long as you didn't stay away on purpose.
Why would I ever do that? It's your inauguration of all things. I'm sorry. I should have been there. No excuses.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Stop dwelling on it. I'll forget about it too.
But from that day, Surian never once visits Maxwell's lab again. Several years pass. Okay, well, So I think we're starting to get caught up to the present. Or maybe that's part two.
Because we're together. Wait a moment, if you're on the scene. You can just be away. I'll be back after I recharge. The fight isn't over.
What stage is this?
Securing victory for their subjects is
110?
duty.
I mean 19. Okay, next one I think is repeatable.
With Elysion's Absolute Squad announcing record high performance this quarter, Macilla's Industries stock price has hit another all-time low. Some analysts attribute this to the underperformance of the new CEO Skill. The general consensus is that no new innovation has emerged from Macilla's since she took office as the third-generation CEO. Ewan's record of violent outbursts and verbal abuse has also come to light, further fueling negative public sentiment.
Uh-oh.
In response, voices within Macilla's are even calling for the CEO to be replaced.
Turn that off already. It's driving me up the wall.
EV is switched off.
What are you going to do about all this? This is why I keep telling you to treat people with some decency and to manage your image a little. Do you have any idea how much you've been cursing lately? And your behavior has gotten way too aggressive.
She's cursing.
Don't care. You're the one who said if people treat me like dirt, I should dish it right back.
Alright, so I guess this is present tense soon.
You think it's easy being the CEO? Anyone who assumes this title ends up like this. Act sweet and clueless, and they'll take you for a pushover and eat you alive. How am I supposed to play nice?
There are plenty of CEOs who don't do things that way.
I know that. So what? Did any of them become a CEO at my age? You think I chose to turn out this way? It's because everyone kept coming at me from all sides that I ended up like this. And besides, so what if that's how the public sees me? Macilla's won't crumble over something like that. Never.
Sure, Macilla's will be fine, but you know full well that it's not Macilla's they're after.
What's gotten into you? Why do you keep acting like I did something wrong? What exactly have I failed to do?
What do you think? Innovation. Your performance has been sorely lacking. I hate to admit it, but the two CEOs had quite the track record.
Maxwell? Are you even on my side?
Wait. They said absolute for Elysion, but what about Tetra? What the fuck have they done?
Of course I am. Why else would I sit here and put up with your tantrums?
Who says I'm throwing a tantrum?
Listen, Suen. This is no ordinary situation.
What's so out of the ordinary about? You always blow things way out of proportion.
There's a rumor the board's been reaching out to other candidates.
What? What do you mean, other candidates?
Don't you remember? Jian, your half-sister.
She's coming.
That's right. So this time around, you have to do something. Because this time, the Jackals look like they're actually making a move on your position.
What exactly am I supposed to do right now? You think results will simply drop out of the sky because I want them to?
What are you supposed to do, you say? You did the one thing even the great Enmei never managed to pull off.
Don't tell me.
A Nikke with new abilities. Let's make it happen this time.
Okay, so this is how we get until Laplace.
Once we do that, the Absolute Squad and whoever else won't be able to question your position as CEO.
No. Not happening. Don't even think about it.
Suen, I'm not saying this because I was part of that project. It truly did have promise. You know it too. The look in Enmei's eyes back then.
What about the look in his eyes? The way he looked at me with contempt? Like I wasn't worth it.
You know for a fact he thought it was good.
Then why didn't he ever say so? Why did he tell me it was pathetic?
Well,
Maxwell, don't bother trying to comfort me so half-heartedly. It only makes me feel worse.
listen,
Enough.
Suen,
I want to be alone.
fine. I'll go.
Jian's coming? Damn those bastards on the board! After everything I did to fill the void my father left behind. What more am I supposed to do? What more do they want from me? Calling Jian back of all people. My position is slipping away from me. I can't let that happen. I won't allow it. This position is the one thing, the only thing Father ever gave me. No, no! I won't let it be taken from me. But what do I do? Asking me to innovate on Father's level. How?
What are you supposed to do, you say? You did the one thing even a Nikke with new abilities. Let's make it happen.
She wants me to take it out?
Get rid of it. Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
No. If he found out I used it, Father would. Father would. I have to find another way. I have to find a way. No. There's got to be another way. There has to be.
It's been a while. See you.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, things are definitely getting interesting now.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
So I think at this point, this is when we're gonna actually start to see Laplace. Or maybe that's what's gonna set up the very beginning of part 2. And then we're probably not gonna know anything about Drake until maybe the end of hard mode. I think hard mode will reveal Drake, I think. Alright, let's see, what are we getting here?
How have you been?
What the hell? Why are you here?
Why do you think? I missed my cute little sister after all this time. Aren't you glad to see me?
You wish. Get back down there now. I never gave you permission to come up here.
Come now, that's a bit harsh. I only just got here, and you're already sending me back down? Besides, I can come up without the CEO's permission.
Are you saying...
The board has been making a fuss about how much you've been struggling lately. I went through all this trouble just to make this trip here.
Those bastards.
It must be pretty bad if word reached even me, shut away down in that basement, wouldn't you say? We're underground here, too, so it's a little funny to call my place a basement.
You...
Now, what was it I heard? Something about needing to deliver results? It seems what they want from you is innovation.
Whether it's true or not, it's none of your concern.
Use it. The hero, Nikke. Now that Father's gone, you can use it.
I said it's none of your concern. Besides, I won't use it. I can do this without it. I won't use something Father disapproved of.
Seer, do you still truly believe Father disliked it? Even now?
I mean...
By now, even you must know. No one has managed to match what you created, even to this very...
Then why did Father...
Why else? Because he had ulterior motive.
Ulterior...
Fine. Let's think of it this way. Why do you suppose Father put you in that seat? Because you're the legitimate heir and I'm not. You of all people should know that for all his other faults, Father would never discriminate based on something like that.
Who says I don't know that? Don't talk as if you know Father, so...
Then there's only one answer, isn't there? It's because you made that blueprint.
Because... I made the hero, Nikke?
That's right. He believed you were capable of taking Nikke's in a new direction. That's why he gave you that position, not. That man may have been a liar, but he had an infallible eye for talent. Looking back, even I can admit that I was a little unhinged. My true intentions were showing plain as day. Even I wouldn't hand the CEO position over to someone like that.
What would you say about Father?
Even after everything he put you through, you're still protecting him. What remarkable devotion. My dear little sister.
Don't mock me. Of course Father means a lot to me.
Is that so? Is that why you won't use it? For the sake of a man who trampled on his daughter's efforts to serve his own ambitions? Someone who threw away his lofty position and vanished. Even though he's not here to see it, you still can't bring yourself to use the greatest masterpiece you ever created. This devotion of yours. If you're still hung up on something that pointless, I suppose you're not quite desperate yet. Since going down there, I've learned all sorts of things. I don't covet your position
quite as much as I used to, but maybe I should start gunning for the CEO title again.
What?
What I'm saying is, don't get complacent. If you keep letting your guard down like this, how should I put it? It kind of makes me want to go after your position again. Even when I had no intentions of...
You psychopath.
Oh, don't get so worked up. I really did come here today just to see your face. I'll come visit again sometime.
Don't ever show your face around here.
So, you came up after all. Has the board started making its move?
Well, well, look who it is. Maxwell. It's been a while.
Long time no see, Jen.
So is Maxwell on Nikke right now, or is she still human? If she's been out for a week, then...
Why did you turn down my recruitment offer? That really hurt my feelings, you know?
I prefer being up here to being down there.
Come now. Whether it's here or there, it's all underground.
Sure, but the work's different, isn't it? MMR isn't buried down in the depths for no reason.
Oh, come on. There's no need to draw such hard lines. When it comes to Nikke development, is there really a light side and a dark side? Either way, you're making something out of people. It's all the same. I thought that with someone as renowned in Nikke weaponry as you on board, MMR might achieve better results. Such a shame.
Oh, please. I'm not renowned. You're giving me far too much credit. Besides, there's no shortage of fine talent down below, so surely it's fine if someone like me can stay up here. Don't tell me. Does it bother you that your little sister has good people by her side?
Not at all. What kind of person would resent having someone as dependable as you by her cute little sister's side? Then again, my little sister's been getting a lot of flack lately, hasn't she? And over a lack of results, no less. Should I conclude that a subordinate who initially seemed promising turned out less useful than expected? Or does the problem lie with a superior who can't properly utilize a capable subordinate? Or maybe our oh-so-capable Maxwell has secretly been hoping I'd become CEO all along.
I can assure you that isn't the case. Believe it or not, I've spent more time with that ill-tempered pipsqueak than you ever have.
Is that so? You say that, and yet your relationship doesn't seem quite the same as it used to be.
That's just how it goes. The older you get, the more people drift apart. Siuen's a grown adult now, after all.
That's true. Siuen isn't my sweetie pie anymore either.
So for now, let's just chalk it up to me being incompetent.
Very well. Then do try your best, my dear incompetent subordinate, so that I won't be tempted.
Will do. This incompetent subordinate will give it her all. In the meantime, how about you scurry back to your natural habitat already? Quit picking on my precious pipsqueak of a CEO.
Sure.
Sheesh, that was drained. That attitude of hers. She's exactly like her father. Good grief. I wonder if Siuen's okay. Siuen, are you okay? I just saw Jian coming out of your room. What's with you? Someone walks in and you don't say anything?
Alright, Sunan is staring intently at the tablet in her hand.
Isn't that...
Oh, she's looking at the blueprints. She's looking at the blueprints. Alright, well, now I think I know what direction part 2 is taking in.
Shall we?
Wait a moment, it will end soon. Need more ammo. Just you wait. I'll be back after I recharge. It's not over yet.
Securing victory for the
Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, I think we're one more part. Alright, we're almost done. Part 1 of,
testing. Citizens of the Ark. How have you all been?
Aw, look how concerned she is asking everybody how they've been.
There's been a lot of talk about Macilis and me as of late, and I understand there's been a lot of needless concern. For instance, complaints of a lack of innovation, or that I'm incompetent. That sort of thing. So, to put an end to those worries, I'm here to present something interesting to you all. The very innovation you've all been waiting for. Behold!
Is that Material H in the background?
Introducing Project Matisse, the culmination of all the technology Macillus industry has. Nothing like the mediocrity that came before. The true Nikke archetype. The new Nikke that wields the power of the original. I intend to build a new hero Nikke squad that will save humanity. So, put your worries aside and start getting excited. Macillus is the originator of Nikke technology. This will be made plain for everyone to see. With that in mind, we'll now be accepting applications from those interested in becoming Nikkes from Matisse. A true hero must have the heart of a hero. Anyone is welcome to apply. Anyone who holds in their heart a burning desire to become a hero. Come knock on the doors of Macillus Industry. Given the scale of such a grand project, there will no doubt be significant risks involved. But I assure you, on the very reputation of Macillus itself, that you will be fairly compensated. Well then, I'll see you at the interview.
A girl watches TV, her eyes glimmering.
Anyone wants to become a hero?
Alright, here we go. Here's Laplace's moment.
Finally, I can become a hero too.
A few days later, after Suin's televised speech airs, Missiles and Industries receives a flood of applicants.
My reason for applying?
Apprehensive woman.
Well, I want to become a hero, of course. It's Macillus, after all. So I was wondering, if I do get to take part in this project, how would the compensation work?
I'm gonna assume she's getting turned down.
And if it turns out to be a success, does that affect the compensation? If I join, would the payment be made right away? It's just that I'm a bit pressed for cash at the moment.
Some people came because they were desperate for money.
I've heard rumors that if you become a Nikke in this project, you won't get turned into a regular Nikke, but a special one. And I heard that we become even more famous than those squads. Pretty or absolute? Is that true? They said the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
about too dangerous is just to keep people away. Is that actually the case?
Oh yeah, this was a timeline when Pretty was alive and so she was in Tetra. So this means this, the original Mustang is still CEO of Tetra then.
My reason for applying?
Gaunt face girl.
My mother said it would help her family. I mean, she said she hoped I could be of help. I came because I want to be of use to someone.
Summer reluctantly dragged in at someone else's insistence.
I heard that I wouldn't have to worry about room and board. And, I heard there's pay involved. Everyone who joins the project gets compensated.
Everyone who joins the project. Oh, dude.
Of course. All of that is correct. Room and board are provided for the duration of the project, along with full hazard pay.
Huh, I see. That's a
Do you have any further questions?
No. That's all the questions I had.
All right. Then that concludes our interview. On your way out, you'll take a test determining your physical fitness. Finish that and you're free to head home. If you're accepted, we'll contact you by phone within a week, so be sure to answer.
Okay.
I'm so stiff. All right, let's bring in the next applicant.
Hold on.
Are you not feeling well?
I don't like them.
What?
I don't like a single one of them. How is it that not one of them came purely because they want to be a hero?
No one like that exists in this day and age. This is real life, not some superhero movie. Maybe back in the old days, when raptures were slaughtering us up on the surface, but there's not a single person in the Ark who doesn't know how a Nikke... We're in an era where everyone becomes an... And on top of that, This is research into a new... It's pretty obvious how grueling it's going to be. So people are either here chasing money or they're dragged in here for someone else's benefit.
So it's only going to be more of the same type of people?
Well, there might be a diamond in the rough. But yeah, the vast majority will be the same. What? Why are you getting up? We've still got some interviews left.
I'm leaving.
You want to leave now, but we're not finished.
I don't care. I've got a headache. You pick then.
But you're the one in charge. How am I supposed to do this without...
You said they're all the same anyway. Just pick whoever.
Wait, Suen.
Uh-oh. Alright, we got a mace. I called it. And it just explodes just like that.
We won! Why don't we go play a little longer?
Alright. In the break room at the far right end of the third floor hallway. Soyeon's secret hideout remains unknown to anyone.
No one's here today. As usual.
Takes a cake from the fridge.
They expect me to make hero out of those people? With mindsets like those, all we'll end up with is scrap metal. They're all the same. None of them are any good. I feel like I made this decision impulsively because of G. Is this even right? Was it really right of me? To try to create the very thing Father hated so much? Can a hero Nikke really even be made?
Yes, it can be made!
A tiny girl rises to her feet.
What the? You! When did you get here?
When? I was already in here before you came in.
You were in here first? Then you should have said you were in here.
I'm sorry, I only wanted to find somewhere to lie low, but I fell asleep. More importantly, I've seen you before. I saw you on TV. You're gonna create a new hero Nikke squad to save humanity. You said anyone who dreams of becoming a hero should come find you. That is you, isn't it?
It is. What's it to you? So, you know who I am?
You're the one who makes heroes, aren't you?
Wait, you don't know who I am?
You're the one who makes heroes, aren't you?
Ugh, this conversation is going in circles. I'm asking if you know my name.
Your name? Am I supposed...
Who exactly are you? And what are you doing in here?
I'm Laplace, and I've come to become a hero.
What?
I said I've come to become a hero. Could you share a bite of that cake?
You lunatic!
Alright, well, that's Laplace before she becomes a Nikke, I'm assuming. And then after that, we're gonna probably see part 2, which is coming out. Part 2. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so it comes out in like 3 days from now. I'm probably gonna do part 2 in about either Thursday or Friday. Either late Thursday or probably in on Friday, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, sorry about not streaming for a long time. I know you guys probably wondering where I was. I've been busy. But I'll leave this VOD open so you guys can watch it. But anyways, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time for part 2.